Why Pray? Hey everyone, and welcome to Just Love. My name is Paula, and if you're new to my videos, click on the subscribe button and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload something new. So why pray? To bring it into consciousness, that's why. Our whole life is a prayer. We are constantly choosing which creation we invite into experience through what we think, what we say, and what we do. Gregg Braden illustrates the power of prayer in his book, The Lost Mode of Prayer. He tells a story about how his friend prayed for rain by using his senses. He powerfully illustrated how he felt the mud between his toes, how he smelt the smell of rain, how he felt the waist-high fields of corn brush against him as he ran through the crops. He used all of his senses to choose another probable outcome that was already created. He used his body, mind, and spirit to connect to the higher part of who he was, to connect with God. And he gave thanks not for the rain so much, but more profoundly for the opportunity to choose another outcome. It's important to remember here that we play an important part in the manifestation of what it is that we are praying for or intending. We're a part of God, and it is our responsibility to acknowledge and act on this. This way of looking at prayer and intention elicits the feelings of acknowledgement, inclusion, and connection for us. We play an important role in having what it is that we desire come to pass. We actively participate in the manifestation of it instead of just letting our life roll on by. It gives us purpose, and we feel inspired to choose what it is that we want to create. It's empowering. We feel acknowledged. We become visible while working with the invisible. When we pray, we are acknowledging the aspects of our higher self. We're inviting them into our life to comfort and support us. We engage body, mind, and spirit. In our mind, we construct the prayer. So, for example, the words to the prayer may be, I acknowledge and invoke God that I am, the angels that I am, and all of the entities working in the highest of white light that I am, to rush to my side, to comfort and support me in choosing the creation that best suits the situation in my life, right here and right now for my highest good. These words elicit the feeling that is required for the best possible outcome that is already created. Then after choosing what you want, feel it with all of your senses. Using your body and mind cannot help but engage your spirit, because your body, mind, and spirit, and to reach the spirit, body, and mind are used. So when Gregg Braden's friend prayed rain, he made conscious contact with his higher self and chose an outcome that was already created with his higher self, and then gave thanks for the opportunity to choose without judgment of how things currently were. There's no right or wrong, no good or bad. There's just the opportunity to choose another outcome using body, mind, and spirit. We're body, mind, and spirit, and when we pray or intend, we bring what we know on an intellectual, mental level to an emotional level, mind to body to spirit. When we take the time to consciously be still, become aware of our breath, acknowledge, accept, allow, and love what is without judgment, we're in a form of prayer. Remember, it's not what you think, it's what you feel. We're not here to fix ourselves. We're here to expand ourselves. This is our intention and prayer. This is our connection to all there is. Yes, it is perfect. Everything is happening at the right time and in the right place for our divine evolution, for our highest good, for our soul's purpose. Often this remains a mental realization. Everyone on earth at this most precious time is on a spiritual journey, and many of us have read a lot of the same books and done some of the same courses, and we have a very healthy mental capacity of what this spiritual journey means. However, it's now time for this mental intelligence to trickle down into our emotional body, and this is where the real work begins. This is where we meet our emotions. This is where we meet whatever it is that's going on for us, whatever it looks like and however it feels. This is where the real work begins. And this is how prayer and intention can help bring what's going on for you into consciousness, because usually bringing it into consciousness is enough to shift whatever emotion or ailment that's manifesting for you right now. So if everything is perfect and everything is happening at the right time and in the right place, then you've done nothing wrong. There's always a bigger picture unbeknownst to us. Everything is right and everyone is right. So keeping this in mind, when our mental body merges with our emotional body through prayer or intention, we meet our emotions. We must meet an ally, not an enemy. It's not about fixing. It's about loving and accepting and allowing in order to expand, to connect more fully with love, thus enabling us to be at ease with the big picture without having to know what it is. We must be present with what comes up in our stillness. We must accept whatever it is without all of the conditions. We must accept unconditionally whatever it is that we're feeling. You will meet judgment, you will meet anger, fear, and pain, and you will need patience, persistence, and compassion, and so much love for yourself. You are not wrong. Be kind and gentle and loving of yourself. Let yourself off the hook. It will happen in God's time. Do the best you can, and remember, you can't love yourself and judge yourself at the same time. Know beyond a shadow of a doubt that underneath all the pain, however it presents itself, is the presence of love. When we embody our mental capacity for knowing into our emotions, when we come from our heart, we consciously become more body, mind, and spirit, more with one, with all there is. Ultimately, this comes back to the realization that we are all one. Judy Carroll talks about the human ladder in her book, The Zeta Message. The human ladder explains to us very simply that we are all one. We are multi-dimensional beings. We have aspects of ourselves residing on all of the 10 levels. Therefore, this enables us to pray to God or call upon entities working in the highest of white light, or pray to the angels in a way that says, I call on God, or I call upon entities working in the highest of white light, or I call upon the angels that I am to make their presence known to me, to assist me in loving and accepting whatever it is that's showing up for me right now. We are multi-dimensional and electromagnetic beings, and we connect with everyone and everything. Marianne Williamson says, we came here to bring home here. Love is who I am. Love is why I'm here. Thank you for listening.